Hi everyone and welcome back. This is the fifth video in Echelon Catapult's space training course for the California Cybersecurity Innovation Challenge. Today we will be talking about satellite security. The Internet of Things, known as IoT, is a network of interrelated computing devices that interact and exchange information with each other. An example of this is a smart barcode reader or a Ring doorbell. The interconnection of everyday electronic objects, including products like a Ring doorbell and a smart barcode reader, creates an easily usable user experience. If I was an employee at Walmart, using a barcode scanner is very easy for me to use because I do not have to look up the product number of an item each time a customer buys something. Instead, the barcode scanner sends it straight to the computer, easily processing the customer's purchase. In addition, the connections between these computing devices have expanded storage capacity services for the cloud and virtualization, which led to the exponential growth of data, which furthers the importance and usage of the Internet of Things. Another big example of an Internet of Things device is a huge technological system that we've been learning about during the past few episodes, a satellite. IoT applications via a satellite provide various opportunities for established and newfound satellite operators, especially in connecting remote areas that lack terrestrial infrastructure. And by terrestrial infrastructure, I mean the interconnected systems and facilities that help satellites function on Earth's surface. Therefore, the need to secure connections in a network is extremely important. The Internet of Things has set down the foundation for the future of advanced artificial intelligence, but we have to learn how to protect and defend these interconnected electronic systems, including satellites. But how are satellites protected?
Let's take a look at frequency hopping, which is a method used for satellite communications that prevents jamming, which is something that malicious hackers might do to prevent devices in the Internet of Things from communicating with each other. In order to understand frequency hopping, we have to understand frequency. When devices in the Internet of Things communicate, they send signals at a certain wavelength. Signals with a higher frequency have more oscillations, or up and down motions, per second, and signals with a lower frequency have less oscillations per second. Both communicate information, but devices tend to talk at different frequencies so that they don't interfere with each other. Jamming occurs when a transmitter overpowers other signals that are being broadcast at the same frequency. Communicating at the same frequency means that the wavelengths being broadcast have the same number of oscillations per second. So if I was listening to Harry Styles on my radio station and someone with a powerful transmitter decided to blast Taylor Swift at the same frequency, I would be jammed and not able to listen to any music. Frequency hopping is a way to get around jamming. It is when two devices rapidly switch between their frequency so that jamming devices have a harder time discovering the frequency and attempting to jam it. It's like if I was having a conversation with McKenna and I was talking at a really high pitch, and then I switched to a really low pitch so that it would be harder for people to understand us. Frequency hopping is useful for preventing jammers from successfully blocking radio transmissions, and it helps protect satellites and their affiliated systems from these malicious jammers.
Space asset organizations should encrypt all satellite communications and space asset data where possible. Modern encryption schemes provide a cost-effective and rather simple security measure to accomplish without much computational overhead. These encryption algorithms will play a key role in the next stage of development for advanced virtual satellite systems. Thankfully, the newer satellites are using encryption, but operators will need to carefully monitor and log satellite traffic. It is very important that all companies and networks have an agreed upon cybersecurity system in place. Without protection, almost anyone can interfere with the technological communications needed for everyday life. Global cybersecurity regulations could make encryption, frequency hopping, and other cybersecurity practices mandatory.
So thank you for watching the 5th and sadly final video in the CCIC Space Training Series. We've had a wonderful time with all of you. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, please comment them down below or send us an email at team@echeloncatapult.org. Bye.